Hey, y'all, welcome in. We're glad you're here. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Donna. Donna, it's okay you missed that this morning. Keith, I seen you in here. Corey, good evening. How are you guys? It is a open mic night. What do you see?
Nothing.
Deanna's got there's Ryan. Welcome aboard, Ryan. There's Scotty. Hi, Scotty. Hey, Dink and Tank. Welcome in. Dave and Tamara. Glad you're in here. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up in the chat. You're up there, big boy. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up. It looks like, hey, Keith. Yep, there you are. And Rod Dodson, welcome in. How are you guys? All the way down there in Houston. You said it's hot?
Yeah.
Let me turn this heater off.
I didn't think hot was something people were saying it was these days.
Well, she's got a sweatshirt on.
I got my winter clothes on.
There you go.
How is Ryan this evening?
Ryan's doing okay. Been hanging out with Wild Huckleberry and Money Pit and over at Dale's Devotional a little bit. So just
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good time.
Hey, Lori Carp, welcome in. Glad y'all are in here. We been chilling. We're still not completely well.
I still can't hear.
Huh?
Yeah.
still just it won't let go. That was too easy, Jack.
It was, wasn't it?
Mm.
Oh man, we have been. How's everybody with the snow? We've got some people that got quite a bit. You get quite a bit over there?
Yeah, I got between 6 and 8 inches, depending on which part of where you stuck the measuring stick to.
Right.
That's a bunch.
We go between 4 and 6, kind of the same deal. Mostly 4.
Hey,
Hi,
Robbie.
Robbie. Welcome in.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly 4 inches, but man, we have had a mess of deer around here. Like to see it come and love to see it go. Yes. I love snow, but I like our snow. Hey, Red Dirt Rooster Road.
I don't know what Keith's talking about. He likes to travel overseas to the tropical islands this time of year, but didn't make
There's
it.
nothing wrong with that either. I like tropical too. I do like snow. I guess we got Monty and Michelle over there. I got my cousin and my little sister in here, Corey and
leave
Donna.
me alone.
Why am I picking on her? What did I say? Oh, leave you alone? This is my sister, my wife, not your sister.
Your sister.
What are you eating? That ain't right. Come in here.
Ice cream cone.
Oh.
I tried to get it finished before we got over here, but didn't make it.
I seen Jack the cat last week, but I didn't get to say hi to him. There was a lot of chat going on.
Oh yeah, it was busy. Yeah, he's hiding in there. We've got the dog in because of the weather, and she's laying over here on her pallet, so he don't come around her so much.
My inside cat just snuck outside, and met the outside cat, and she didn't like it, so she came right back in.
Probably not. My wild home, welcome in. Glad you're here. Hippie cow, yay! Welcome in. Dodge and what's that lady's name? Chris. That's it.
Chris ain't real happy right now. She said she moved down here to get away from all that snow. I don't know.
Well, it doesn't stay long around here, Chris. We get it and it's gone.
A couple of days for us.
Yeah, we got traces right now. Not a whole lot. Duncan boy, welcome in, young man. That's my little buddy there. Man, my sinuses. We have just got a new video out this week. I shot a video about I don't need tissues, about the snow, and I put some deer in there, which I didn't mention in the description or the title. But man, they have some really nice deer in that video. Really nice. They have been hanging out here. We had
as many as 30.
30 deer on our 14 acres.
Wow.
That's half acre per head, right? That's pretty good ratio.
That ain't too shabby. But
We had 4 shooters.
I think ours must be bedded down. I've seen some tracks that I know my dog didn't leave and the cat didn't leave, but it's also still bow season over here. So I think they're bedded down and hiding out. So.
They've been coming every night for the last 4 nights, ever since the snow hit, and they're out there right now. We had 4 shooters that night.
Robbie says he's joking.
4 shooters, 3 little bucks, and over 20 does.
Wow.
All at once.
I told him if he didn't
And
get
it's
them
in that video.
they'll be nice next year if they don't get hit on the highway.
3 days left of season, and I just couldn't bring myself out there to go out there and shoot one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that video was pretty good. What did my wild home say right there? It's a lengthy one. People say hi to Melody. Hey, pop up my little sister there. Here goes Billy Coleraine. So people say hi to Melody. I'm never sure if it's me. I think there is a Melody spelled that way. Hi, Melody.
Hey, y'all need to quit picking on Deanna.
I ain't picking on Deanna. Deanna's picking on me.
That's what we ought to do.
How are you, little sister?
Good. Tired, but good.
Yeah, I didn't know if you was headed back to the city tonight. If we didn't have this live, we would have went to the city tonight.
No, I didn't go back. For some reason, the government wants you to pay them house taxes, so I do that in the morning, and then I'm headed back.
Well, that happens every year. Hey, Greg and Donna, welcome in.
Hello.
Greg's looking a little woolly.
Yep.
You know the kids call that kind of beard, Greg,
What's that?
what a neckard.
What?
Neckard. It just covers your neck. You still got your chin and your cheeks and all out there.
What? This is my weight loss plan. I went from 2 chins to 1 just by growing a beard.
That's a good one.
I love it.
Oh, that's funny.
I love it.
My wife's gonna try it next.
Hey,
I'm gonna pass. I'll keep my double chin.
Donna, you wouldn't.
yeah, me too. I'm not growing no beard.
We don't mind if Greg hides part of his face, but oh, so what's going on in the Duncan family farm?
Oh, snow, man. We had about 8-10 inches, something like that.
8 to 10.
I did finally get my snow ice cream.
Yeah, we did too. We did too.
Kind of missing it tonight. I was wishing we had some more.
We did have some. Here's what's left of it, just an empty bowl.
I wish I'd have put some in the freezer.
Yeah, is your snow gone?
It's pretty much gone.
Yeah, we got traces. We only
Oh,
got
we still got 6 inches on the ground or more.
Wow.
we had some spots that got up to about 6 inches, just roughly guessing. I never took a rooter out there and stuck it.
Yeah.
It's well up over my ankles for 100 yards. It was more than a drift, but to the deer. But just in spots. Just in spots.
I'm gonna be tinkering with my camera here.
Uh-oh. Well, we'll talk to you later, Greg. No.
Thanks. I appreciate all the confidence.
Greg don't tinker with his camera, so we know that's Greg leaving. Not really. We'll hang in here as long as Greg does, right?
Yeah.
Bonnie and Michelle's in the chat. They've got a live coming up next. Let's not do that.
Oh, I thought you left.
I did. Y'all left. We was gone too. some kind of warning popped up, and I clicked on it and tried to close it, and y'all disappeared.
Don't mash buttons.
Don't hit the buttons, Greg.
You don't hit the buttons, Jack.
Right? Are you on the phone, Corey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Because the angle, we looking straight up your nostrils. That's better.
I'm on the phone.
My arms ain't long enough.
You need a phone
Talking
stand.
stick.
Yeah, you need a tripod.
That's what mine's on, tripod.
We'll make a YouTuber out of her yet.
There you go.
Probably not.
I know.
Well, what's going on? I mean, there's not a lot here. We both wanted cake the other day, so I came home with the fixings for an upside down pineapple.
We both
I
talked
think I
about a
said that
pineapple
wrong.
upside
Pineapple upside down cake, and we made that disappear in a day and a half. We'd have made
I
it
was hungry
disappear.
for
in one day.
brownies. I
brownies.
was hungry
I
for
made
brownies.
brownies.
I finally give in today and made brownies.
Yep, I made
Brownies and
brownies.
snow ice cream on the
Yeah.
same day. I think we had brownies
Yep.
the day before the snow ice cream.
Yeah.
And tonight, I was hungry for orange bundt cake, but I didn't ever make one.
No, I got some almonds out of the pantry, and she ate almonds
Sounds
with
good.
me instead.
And I've been working on the credit taxes.
Yeah, she's got a filing system in the kitchen going, and I've been lazy. I went out and fed and got a dozen eggs again today.
Wow.
Excuse me. That's not that impressive when you know how many chickens we have.
Yeah.
A lot of eggs.
A dozen eggs a day out of 70 chickens is not that many eggs.
It's not.
But
I've
for
got,
the winter time,
I've got, I think 3 more weeks. The first week of February, my 16 girls will be old enough. They'll be 21, 22 weeks old. And so hopefully they'll start laying.
that's right in that neighborhood.
Yeah, if the cold weather don't mess with them. So
What kind do you
I'm about
have?
to get. Huh?
What kind do you have?
Rhode Island Reds.
That's
Rhode
good.
Island Reds. We
Hey, I'm going to get out of here because my arm's getting tired of holding the camera up.
See you later.
3 words. Prop it up.
I can't. There's nothing to prop it up
I
on.
see something to prop it up behind you.
Yeah, but then the light's behind me and it looks really dark.
Yeah, you ain't angelic.
See?
It's up to you. I seen somebody buzz in there behind Donna and Greg.
Duncan boys.
Was that the Duncan boy?
Yeah. Hell, Duncan boy. He's watching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We won't let him on camera.
We seen him in the chat. Well, we don't want to break that cell phone.
I got a story I'll tell about him.
All right, I'm listening. He was with me when I ripped my pants. I can't say nothing bad.
Well, I tell you, man, he kept after us about wanting a hatchet or a chopping axe. And finally, his daddy let him have a double bit chopping axe. And we've been working with him for a while about cutting stuff. And so I told him, I said, if it's a cedar tree, you can cut it down. I don't care. Well, he went out there and there's a cedar tree about 20 foot tall, about 6 inches around, maybe bigger than that. Well, he went out there and went to work on it. And I knew he'd come in and said, I've already got down to the red part. I said, well, you're doing pretty good. Well, he went back out there, and it wasn't long. I wish I had the camera out. I really missed a moment. I walked out the door just by chance. About the time I hear a tree going pop, 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 pop. And I turn and look, and I see that big old cedar tree slap the ground. And about that time, I see old Coda. He's just throwing his arms in the air, and he's a high stepping, and he's saying, I'm the man, I'm the man.
That's awesome. Hey, Smiley
I
Matthews.
wish I had on video.
That's been good on video.
Oh,
Hi,
man.
Smiley Matthews, and hi, 3B Industries. I want to call them 3B Industries because there's a 3B Industries that some friends of ours own in Comanche. Every time I know it's 3B Homestead, I just need to say Colton and Brook and leave the 3B gone,
There you go. Keep it simple.
right? And Cowboy, if he's with y'all. But we ain't done a whole lot this week.
No.
We have just not had no energy and kept up with my daily Bible and coffee with Jack and the redneck weather. And I put that one little video out. I'm going to start shooting clips each day and try to put a video out every week. I've just resolved that.
Right. You know, well, that's like we've talked about before. It's that dedication, and then the editing part. You know, it's
I put some transition slides in that video on the snow. I didn't edit nothing.
there you go.
It's what I've got.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I prefer the lives just because of that. But yeah, it's
We do
Yeah,
too.
that video wasn't bad. It just needed an ending.
Hey, I ended it. There was deer.
No, that was not an ending.
A lot of deer. That was some nice deer. I mean,
Yeah, there was some nice deer on there, but you got to end the video, not just cut it off.
hey, did you expect more?
Well, it just went to a different video because it just cut off, and I was
Did you expect
watching
more?
it.
Answer
Huh?
the question. Did you expect more?
Yes,
Well, then you'll come back and watch another video then.
I always watch your video.
And I appreciate that.
that's a preacher trick to get people to come back Sunday night. You know,
Right.
if you want to get rest.
No, but I'm obligated because he's my brother.
You ain't obligated, but I do
Of course I
appreciate it.
am. That's what sisters do.
Siblings are the harshest critics. What are you talking about?
Right. Ryan, how's the podcast, man?
It's going good. I mean, it's, I guess I knew there was going to be a challenge to always have topic for every day. And that's why I threw in the day in history and some of those things to kind of help make sure I've got something that's there. But I'm about 3 days ahead on the topics now. So it should be a little easier this week.
That does help.
That's
That
good.
does help.
Yeah.
Robbie,
You're weird.
I'm gonna be sending you my video clips, and I expect you to send me completed videos. And if you like editing, my friend,
These people can keep you busy.
jump up on here with us, Robbie, if you want to.
You want to know what do we eat when it snows? What do we like to eat when it snows?
What I like to eat, always steak, but we ain't had none of that. We've had some
Well, I like
good meals.
I like soups and stuff
Chicken and dumplings.
and chicken and dumplings. Yeah.
You bet.
Hey, Deanna makes some good chicken and dumplings.
Chili and
y'all.
cornbread.
Yeah, absolutely.
What'd she say?
Chili and cornbread.
Oh yeah.
Red beans and fried taters.
Donna and Greg, y'all's microphone is working fine. Y'all don't have to lean forward.
Okay.
Okay.
We can hear you.
We
Really,
look better when we do that.
good.
Oh, man. Now, I think, Thursday night.
That was making me tired.
There you go. Thursday. Thursday night when I knew all that snow was coming in and I wasn't having to work Friday, I got the crock pot out and got some deer chili on, and that's what we ate on for.
That sounds good.
It was.
Put a little some pork.
That sounds good.
There you go. Yeah, I put a little sage sausage in. Sausage with the sage in it, right in with it. To help
There's Robbie.
Hi, Robbie.
That sounds good.
Hello.
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I think the good Lord willing that Clyde with Let's Have a Cup of Coffee and I are going to get together and make some sausages this week, this next weekend.
Nice.
I've got stuff for pepperoni, stuff for regular sausage, or smoked sausage, summer sausage, breakfast sausage, and hot links.
Oh, there you go. That'll give you something to eat on.
And I've got plenty of deer. Robbie,
Hey.
how are you, man?
I'm good. How are y'all tonight?
Good. We
Good.
missed your live. How was Miss Sonia?
She's doing good. She's doing good. She was cooking all day yesterday.
Man, I like that.
We had red beans and rice and beans and ham and her special pork loin that she does, pork roast with
Is
what
it
was
good?
sauerkraut. Yeah, with sauerkraut on it.
Is it good?
Apples and onions. Yeah. Ooh, delicious.
Tell her
All
I
of
said if it's good, prove it.
them. Jack said if it's good, prove it. You just need to come on to Arkansas.
I heard it. We're gonna see you in March. Good
That's it.
Lord willing.
Freebie was asking me if we booked our rooms.
Yeah, there we go. We'll have a we'll have a B&B, Airbnb in Oklahoma, and we'll have to bring something to cook, and you guys come over one night.
We need to figure out what we're gonna
Yeah.
do.
I know those venison tacos are good that Red Dirt had.
I know.
Mhm.
Yeah, we need to, Robbie.
Like behind
Definitely. I know Red
I'm
Dirt's
telling you,
going to be there. The Duncans are going to be there. That
Yep.
Ryan fella and his brother's going to be there.
We got our Airbnb reserved. You know, so.
Hi, Jenny. Janae. I just now noticed she's in there. I mean,
Oh,
the
yeah.
chat's moving
I
on.
haven't been watching too much.
Yeah, we had somebody get 67 days to Okie Expo.
Is that it?
there you go.
We never did get an email back from them about volunteering.
Yeah, we need Robbie to tell them to take us as volunteers.
Yes, bro.
I'm sure they'd be loving to. They would love to have you
I
guys.
sent them an email, but you can't email them now, and that's the only way I knew to communicate. That's the only thing I found was
You could always text.
Brand. I got Brandy and Rachel's number.
I'll be honest. I actually got an email from them because I forgot to go fill out the
Paperwork.
volunteer stuff. So they emailed and said, "Hey, we hadn't gotten anything from you."
Well, I keep looking, but I hadn't gotten nothing. I hadn't looked today. May have to bring some of that cake, Jack. Like, man, look, you can bring that cake around anytime, Brooke. That cake was good, wasn't it, Greg?
That was good.
Mm-hmm.
I made it
The
3
only thing
layers.
wrong with it, it's gone.
Yeah, the only thing wrong with it is it didn't go home with me. Well,
What kind of cake was it?
But it was.
I was thinking about making one of them. I'll make one of them this week.
It was good. I don't necessarily need it, but yeah, it sure.
What
was
kind of
good.
cake was it?
Jack,
Uh,
need has nothing to do with it.
You're right. You're
It's
right.
the
Dom.
Texas sheet cake.
I need it like I need a hole in my head, but I like it better than a hole in my head.
That's not
There you go.
Oh me. So
Church
What?
lady cake.
what was that?
The church lady cake's what I'll call
A what? Church lady
it.
cake?
Every church you go to has got that sheet cake, and it's great.
Oh, it's so good. It's so moist.
Next Sunday, Greg's gonna be preaching. Speaking of church,
Yep.
at the Southeast Baptist Church in Commerce, Oklahoma,
Commerce.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
hopefully the parishioners will come back after that.
I always tell them. I tell those preachers. I say, "Hey, I'll make you look good."
Right.
I preach so bad they'll be glad to get you back.
Exactly. Exactly. Don't forget to love, share. What's she saying? Subscribe. Oh yeah, you Jenny, Janae.
Yeah,
He is always busy in the chat.
it's like when the evangelists come in, they get everybody all fired up because they can say things the regular preacher won't say.
They
You
make-
haven't met our preacher.
yeah,
Well, I'm going to say it regardless. I agree.
they're not much. Our preacher wore a sleeveless shirt today. It said Captain Safety with his missing digit. He's only got, we call him nine digits.
Us girls call him the 9-finger fat man.
Mercy.
I have a shirt with a story about it on the back.
Oh, man.
Those dashes on his shirt, each one was, it was like a caution sign, like on a caution sign. And he said each one of them yellow dashes was for an accident he had.
You said couldn't fit them all on there. He'd have a solid yellow shirt.
Because he is Captain Safety of all things.
Oh yeah, he does. He does have an accident here and there once a week or so. The last one, we was cooking community meal for there went that Duncan boy.
Yep.
We was cooking the community meal for Christmas, and he whacked his finger trying to sharpen a knife or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
He'd get down to 8 digits. He'd have to learn to play the guitar again.
Yeah, it'd be bad on the left hand.
That's the one it is too. He lost his ring finger jumping off a boat. Hung it on the side rail of a boat.
I know just enough guitar to know that's got to be difficult to play without that digit.
It hasn't phased him not one bit.
Yeah, he had to relearn. Hey, Leonard Mountain Homestead.
Hey, Amy, I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, Amy's been sick, y'all. Like it's going around everywhere.
Yeah.
And my little
Hi,
sister
Amy.
on the prayer request,
I've already got Rod.
we've got my brother-in-law on there. He's in the hospital right now up in the city. Corey, the one on screen, her husband is in the hospital. She came home last night to go to church today and take care of some business, and I guess she'll probably be back up there.
I'm sure get rest because you can't get rest in the hospital.
You can't get rest at home either because he's not here.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, I couldn't rest if he was here, so.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
Right. Well, I don't know the whole lot we got going this week. Looking forward to Red Dirt. I've already said that though. Red Dirt Rooster Road's next. Leonard Mountain. Amy, has she said whether or not she's just saying hello
Hello to everybody.
to everybody?
Hello.
Yeah, she said earlier on the other live they were getting better, but still fighting it.
It just seems like it
I
wants to
still got it
linger.
right here.
Yeah.
And it just keeps me drained. My eyes, my nose, my eyes are on fire right now.
I'm good.
I don't have to extinguish them.
I'll give you some fire cider after a while.
No, I ain't putting no fire cider in my eye.
No, but I'll give you a dose.
Well, hey, don't go to the hospital. There ain't no rooms. It took us 3 days sitting in the ER to get a room upstairs.
That was crazy. That was at Baptist in Oklahoma City. Usually got lots of rooms, but
There's a lot of it going around right now. Sonia spent a couple of days sick. She had that stomach bug.
Amy said she's not 100% yet. Not 100 yet. I'm assuming that's percent.
I would take sinus trouble over stomach bug.
Yeah,
I do not like stomach
Yes.
bug.
all of mine's been right here and in my throat.
Yeah. Like mucusy, like thick in here.
Dina's is in her ears, between her ears.
That's fun stuff.
I'm taking Mucinex, but it ain't going nowhere.
Oh man.
Hey, no sidebar chats in there, Greg and Donna. We seen y'all talking without talking to us.
Well, that's good.
That is good.
We're having signal issues.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Yeah, our,
Well, listen,
our signal's not real strong.
I'm gonna tell one on myself, and I think what's her name? Rebecca's in here, and she was on with me when I did this.
no.
I clicked the countdown button and never clicked go live, and I was halfway through my four. I was almost complete with, and there's Andy. He just popped in. He was on there too. I was almost through the second chapter of 4 chapters on my daily Bible and coffee with Jack. I think it was either Andy or Avid Fisherman. One of them said, I must be having connectivity problems because I ain't getting nothing. And I hadn't clicked live. So I had to start plumb over. Yeah. Rebecca said, it's okay, Jack.
All over again.
Mercy.
Oops.
I practice reading that chapter.
Yeah, I got practice reading 2 different chapters.
Warmed you up.
And the problem is some of them's the begots. And if y'all
Some
look,
of them kids' names.
I'm a redneck, and naming them names in the begots is challenging. And I know I don't get them close to right.
Well, ain't nobody else in that building gonna get them right either.
No.
Yeah, we started our Thursday morning now Bible study back, and we're doing Judges, and there's some interesting names in there too.
Boy,
We did
isn't that the
Judges at
truth?
church today.
Yeah, we
Judges
did.
6.
Andy, I'm not 100% yet, but we're getting there, and hopefully see you in the morning. Andy comes in quite often on that on my daily Bible.
I'd like to. I just still can't get up
I
there.
challenge those guys at church. I said, I know one day I'm going to see one of y'all's names in the chat.
Dina, I'm with you. I'm not getting up that early.
I can't. I mean, I
I
do
can't.
good to get up at 5.
Anyway, I'm usually taking Rod to dialysis then anyway.
I can't get everything done if I don't. Now, my cousin Donna that's in here, she's been getting on there with me too.
But I've started my own Bible study
Yep.
to get through it in a year. But mine's chronological, so it's not the same one as Jack's. And I'm reading it in 3 different Bibles and listening to it on my phone. So it's like I could spend all day on it, which is fine with me if I don't need to do anything else.
I got my schedule out of her Bible. It's printed in her Bible.
Oh, Scotty said all of a sudden he hasn't been waking up for it in time.
Well, Scotty has been in there, but man, that's all right. You can watch the playback. I don't care. I am just if I'm the only one in there, it wouldn't hurt my feelings.
I'm having Kleenex.
I know it's.
I hope I can make it on Thursday mornings to join you live.
Well, I'd love for you to. If I'm the only one in there, I'm still going to do it because I'm doing it. 1 for me and 2 to share, but the main reason is because I felt like God told me to.
Well,
So
you can't
I'm
argue
just
with
going to
him.
do it.
Because if you do, you know.
Good.
Yeah, what did Andy say here? There is a lot of time I don't get to stick around for the whole session because I usually on my yeah,
On
Andy,
your
I know,
work.
and I know Andy does that a lot. You're right. I'm assuming that is Brooke doing the typing there and not Colton. But hey,
That's right.
you're absolutely right. God is with me every time, even when I'm not live.
Yep.
Scotty, I used all of my vacation last year on doctor's appointments, and I'm hoping not to do that this year.
Mm-hmm.
Looky there, Janae's promoting the Duncan family.
There you go.
Tomorrow they're doing an ultrasound on Scotty's heart. I'm
Well,
gonna
thank
put
you.
the prayer chain.
Absolutely. Put that on there. Yep.
Yeah, hey, Janae, thank you for promoting all them channels in here. We appreciate that. There's 3B she's promoting. Scotty, we're getting you
Yes,
on
thank you.
that prayer chain. Sending prayers for Scotty. Look at there. Show Scotty and Karen the love.
I'm gonna put Amy on there too for healing still.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And we'll close out with prayer tonight. We didn't last week because I just wasn't prepared. We're in the YouTube studio again. It's just easier just to come in here as opposed to drag everything in the kitchen. Plus the Christmas tree's still up, and I didn't want y'all to see how lazy I was.
Yes, till the end of January.
What?
Yeah.
I actually took mine down yesterday.
I like mine up. I'm thinking I might do something Valentine's on it, maybe.
Yes, I think Colton. That's okay for me to do that. I think Colton would be very nice. He is one of the maturest young men for his age I've run into in a long time, and I enjoy being around him. But I suspected his fingers wasn't as nimble on the keyboard as Miss Brooks. That's why I figured it was Miss Brooks.
Yeah.
There you go.
You might be a little bit more quick to stack wood or something.
Did you?
Only because I saw that video yesterday.
That was a good video. Y'all can come stack wood at our house anytime.
Yeah. Well, and I ran across our closed wood stove while I was going through my tax stuff, and I wanted to go by there Tuesday when I was in the city. I did not, but I still, I'm swaying whether or not I want to go wood, gas, and I'm thinking gas, just gas.
Wood.
Now for me to have a fire.
We got wood on the back porch.
Not enough to get us through.
Build a fire though. Brand new heater. We don't use it for our primary heat. If we used it for our primary heat, I've got cords of wood up front that needs to be cut, split.
Not all good wood.
No, but a lot of it is plenty good enough.
When
all
it's
free.
cold, it makes you move faster. That's true.
Yeah, no
That
doubt.
is true.
I think I've got 3 or 4 trees worth of wood sitting out there that needs to be split. It's laying on the ground.
I made a deal, and I've said this on here before. I think I made a deal with the wood chipper to get some of his chips to give him a place to dump. And he brought the first load, and he said, "You want the wood too?" And I got a lot of wood.
Big wood.
Yeah, there's some. He brought me some cottonwoods that's easy.
Probably 3 foot, 4 foot round.
4 foot across.
Wow.
And I spliced them where they was about 20 inches long and 4 foot tall, rolled around on a round. Stood my splitter up, no knot holes or nothing you can see, rolled that thing over there and stuck it under my splitter, and all it did is wring the water out of it. Yeah, that cottonwood is wet wood. It's been a year or two. It'd probably split it now.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, well.
Mine's, I got a tree worth of oak, and then I've got, a good part of a tree worth of oak, and then I've got some, I don't know what the actual tree is. I call them paper trees because that's what the bark looks like. It's paper peeling off. And it's just a white wood, burns real fast.
Sycamore. I think it's a sycamore you're talking about, Ryan.
I know a sycamore. It's
not a sycamore.
I don't know. They're a weird tree. They ain't real hard.
What's awesome, Amy? What did I miss? 3B said is when it's cold, it makes you move faster.
No, they're $8.99.
Oh, that is awesome. I missed
Yeah.
that. I didn't see that. We need to get them up over the hump. We need to get several channels up over the hump. Greg, where y'all at?
Hey, I heard that 3B's got a new video going to come out about Hoo-Yah.
Yeah.
Booyah. Booyah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Colton said the way
that's
they
what
broke
Brooks said. It's going to be about Hoo-Yah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Brooke said that in that other video. Can y'all read that?
No.
It's too bright.
It's getting there. Hang on.
Look at that. Congratulations.
It's getting there.
That's good stuff.
What is that? I
Are
can't.
your watch hours going up?
Yeah, I can't look at my watch hours
No.
because of the hang up on the other deal. Yes,
Well,
Greg,
3B, you're at 900 now.
there you go.
There you go.
Greg, they said it's coming soon.
Yeah.
What are you looking to see if you're?
I'm looking to see if I'm
If you're
subscribed because I
subscribed.
should be.
I'm subscribed on both channels, Brooke and Colton, just to let you know.
I'm subscribed.
Thank
Both
you.
channels. They
3B.
got 2 channels?
I got 2 channels.
No, I was like, wait a minute, what?
Welcome back, Miss Deanna. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just try to support everybody we can. That's what this whole community is about. It's amazing, Jack. Thank you, Amy. It's not amazing. Y'all are amazing in the time frame y'all have done what
Getting
y'all have
closer to
done.
1,600. That's good.
Amy, I'm talking to you. What y'all done in the time frame now? What is today? The 12th?
The 11th. No, it is the
12th.
12th. Tomorrow's 13th.
12.
If you look at our description, let me go in here.
I think it's awesome
Let's
that
see.
any of y'all have done what you've done because it's true dedication and commitment to grow a channel.
We just went over 3 years last week, January the 8th, 4 days ago. So we've taken 3 years to even come this close, and we didn't get over 1,000 until in the last 12
Well,
months.
you were at 3.65 at Pinecone Fest.
At Pinecone Fest was at 3.65, and she knows that because of my little trophy here.
Mhm.
It's got my thermometer on there, and then she put Angie put everybody. I got their shirt on tonight too.
Angie didn't do those, did she?
Yeah.
Angie did?
No, I'm sorry, Angie didn't.
Yeah.
Angie got one of those, but anyway, golly, what's her name?
Heard that.
Heard that.
I got blow my nose.
She did that.
Thank you very much. I actually signed. I've got 2 channels myself, so I signed up with both of them.
Wow, 3 years. We're a little over a year. See, you guys are doing great. Amy and Chris is probably the only ones I know that hit 1,000 in a year. That first 1,000 comes very, very, very slowly.
Absolutely.
I got mine. I got mine at just under 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't do it in 2 years. Let's see. So March of 22, we were at 400. Doug and Stacy was at the Okie Homesteading Expo, and Cassie from Walker Farm Fam come over and bought a package of pickles from us, freeze-dried pickles from us, on her live, and asked her people to give us a shout out and take a look at us. And she did more for us than Doug and Stacy did. Even though Doug and Stacy's got over 1 million subs.
I like them.
It's fast to say, we interviewed, I briefly spoke to Doug. I wouldn't call it an interview. Spoke to Doug on camera for just a short little video, that same expo. And that video did really well. It was a little, just a few minute clip, but it did really well. But I don't know that it helped sub count, maybe a little, but not much.
I got him on camera too, several times, and him talking to us and helping me. And it ain't that he didn't put out a little effort. Doug's great that way. I'm not. His channel's taking a turn that I don't necessarily agree with. He was good to us. Hold on, there's Miss Janae. Welcome in, Janae.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Janae.
But Cassie did more for me.
Yeah.
In her little bit.
And
So here's my thought on that. Doug gets a lot of views, but are people paying attention?
Right. Well, I mean,
Because
I don't know.
Cassie's people did.
Right. Well, I know Brandon Eddie, Eddie Family Farms. I know him. Him and Steph did a tremendous amount for us last year at the Oak Expo. So,
Brandon and Stephanie, good people, and they don't live very far. Brooke and Colton, that you're gonna blow away Leonard's record. You keep that up.
Yeah, really.
Cole's doing good. Wow. Amazing.
And hey, you guys are putting out good
I
content.
think so too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they could.
You really are. And besides, we kind of like y'all.
maybe a little.
A lot.
That always
A lot.
Cowboy's my adopted grandson. I never even met him face
Well,
to
and I
face.
just think there's a desire for people to learn.
I
from
adopt all of
their
y'all.
their age
Yeah.
because they're young
They bring a lot to the
and
table.
lots of information. Yeah.
Yeah, you know who else that's not in chat right now, but really good channel. I love them all. It's a Large Family Homestead with Danielle and Brian and the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, y'all ain't that far. Oh, you're right, Janae. I'm not ignoring you. Y'all ain't that far into it either, Amy, to be where y'all are at.
That's good. It's worth it.
That's exactly
I will
what this
say-
community's about.
I will say that I started the channel. I did my first video on August 1st, 2022.
2022. And ours was January of 2022.
Right.
Yeah, let me see. I think we started. Bro will have to tell me on that one. I think it was January. I think January 2022. I think it's when we started out.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Great job, Robbie and Sonia.
Yeah. So we haven't. I think that's what the first video was. The first show we did.
I'm checking your summation there right now.
But somewhere between January and March. I know that. But
Mm-hmm.
I will admit that the last two Okie Expos have given us a little bump each time.
Yes.
oh yeah, we've gotten a bump off of every one of those expos or every one of those rendezvous. Anything we went and did like that, we've gotten bumps off of. I mean,
You actually say that you joined in your YouTube's got you listed as joined December the 29th of 2021.
right. Well, that's probably when we got the channel set up.
But his
I just-
video.
I just the first show, remember when we got our first
Right.
video out. Of course, back then it was straight recording it as a podcast and editing and putting it up that way. It's been once we started doing the lives and we got dedicated to a day of the week and just being a little more consistent with that has helped a lot too. And that speaker series that you kicked off, Jack, was a tremendous help this last summer going through that. So
Yeah, it's good stuff, man.
hey, there's Sean and them at Let's Trade Paint.
Yeah, let's trade paint. Welcome in, Sean.
Hey, Sean and Kelly. Hey, y'all.
Miss Kelly is probably sitting there with him. Amy's right about that right there.
Yep.
Friendships. And I promise you, where'd Donna go, Greg? You're not near as interesting without her. Greg, can you hear me?
I'm running around.
Chasing that
Yeah.
boy.
There you go.
No,
You
I don't
can't
even
hear
know
me?
what-
Yeah,
Yeah, we got you.
Did y'all see they made snow ice cream?
Yeah, I did see that, but he didn't invite us over or nothing.
Oh, man.
Come on over. We still got plenty.
Well, it's a
We
work
should
night
put it on
now.
that.
Yeah.
I got to be to work. I got to get up at 4. Greg, you gonna get up with me,
Mm.
Greg?
No,
He acted
unless I
like
can't
a
go to the bathroom.
He's like, unless I got to go to the restroom.
So,
Hey,
There you go.
all fun aside, that's how I got Jesse from Lazy Days Ahead on there the first time. Now they've been traveling some, and he ain't been on there lately. But he said I got up to go to the bathroom, and I seen my notice that you were live, so I jumped on here. And then he got on there probably 7, 8, 9 times now since then.
Yeah.
That's right.
If I'm up
Cowboy
there,
loves snow ice cream. What was that?
I said, if I'm up there, I'm going to work. It's yeah.
Well, I get up and go start the pot of coffee and go to the gym first thing every morning. Y'all know I named my bathroom gym. That's how.
Yep.
Now, that's been the one thing with doing the live, at 6 o'clock is having to get up, even on a day off, having to get up and be dedicated to doing it and just, knowing it's got to get done. So,
Yeah. And man, that's part of the great part about it for me is it's keeping me on track.
right.
I mean, I'm 12 days in. I started out behind because being sick and a faux pas on loading the video, but I got that caught up in the first 2 days after that, and I've stayed on track for 12 days. That's better than I've ever done reading through the Bible in a year.
Right.
I read the Bible. Don't get me wrong. When I first got saved, I read the Bible in 3 months, but I didn't get nothing out of it.
Right.
I just read it.
Read it to say you'd read it.
Yeah, and I went back and studied it after that. No, I wasn't even trying to say I read it. I wanted to read it. And I did.
Well, if God puts that desire in your heart to read it, it's important.
I was hauling crude oil back then, and I had that Bible on my dash. And when I'd stop, I'd get the oil flowing on the truck, and I'd open that Bible up and read till I was loaded. Then I'd go unload and read till I was unloaded, and I'd go do it again.
Hey, Paul Case, welcome in.
Paul Case, welcome, my friend. He probably got plenty of snow up there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably got a bit more than most of us up there.
He ain't very far from you.
No.
Actually, south of y'all got more than that. Down Broken Bow got like 10 inches.
Yeah, I know that was what Dodge and Chris. I know they were showing pictures of their place, and that was, they're down there closer to that part of the country, and they got dumped on pretty heavy.
And Robbie and Sonia just got skipped.
Yeah, we did.
They got some ice
That's
on the
right.
tree.
It's kind of crazy that y'all didn't get in because that storm was thicker and heavier between us and y'all.
Yeah.
I think it took that
It was just
traditional northern move. It kind of tends to turn northeast.
we got rain
Yeah.
and sleet. That was it.
Paul said they got 6 inches.
You gotta say it like Paul. Paul says, "What are you doing?"
Right.
Well, Paul, 6 inches, we got about the same. I got between 6 and 8.
So we just call ours 6. 4, but they was a couple spots, stretches of heavier snow. And further east, I was in Davis over where Brandon and Stephanie live when it hit. I drove over there on black asphalt, dry.
Yeah.
And I got into that crusher over there, not too far from them. And I was on the scales, and a rock, the whole yard where I was at was still rock. And before I got off the scales, it was white. It just like the bottom went, poof, and a blanket hit the ground. It was crazy. And then it took me almost 3 hours to get home.
That's the way it was in the city because I went out at 7:30 that morning and there was nothing, absolutely nothing. I went back out at 9 and it was completely covered. It was crazy.
That's a good encouragement. Yeah, sis, it is. Colton. Did Brooke type that for you,
To
Colton?
get in the habit, I encourage everyone to start,
Matthew.
or people to start in Matthew, and you will stay interested long term.
I told Dina this today or yesterday, probably yesterday. But when I finally read the Bible you know, Corey and I was raised in church by our grandma. When I read the Bible and everything I learned when I was in little kid church is in Genesis.
Yep.
Pretty much everything is in Genesis. I'm
Uh-huh.
like, there's 65 more books.
Well, I started reading it in the chronological order because I get confused about like what happened when. And I want to know in order.
I still get confused, Dina.
Well, I do too, but
You want me to put some away in the freezer and then we can just figure it out?
very interesting.
Who's putting what in the freezer?
Yeah, I heard that. Somebody.
Sonia,
That's
Oh,
Sonia.
yeah.
She's talking to her mama. She putting some white bean chicken chili that my daughter made for my mother-in-law. She told me about putting some of it in the freezer.
That's
Man,
so
that's
sweet.
good.
We had some white barbecue tonight. Actually, that's for lunch. We ain't had supper yet.
I'm not hungry.
I'm not either. Ate too many almonds.
Hey, Bubba, you need to look at the time.
Yep.
We got 4 minutes.
Yeah.
4 minutes. Any more prayer requests? Oh, Case, I kind of heard that about you. Not really.
What?
He said I stay confused.
Oh,
Red dirt. We're hopping off. Have to try to get our live. We will be over there shortly.
see y'all.
Hanging out with you guys.
Thanks
All
for hanging
right.
out with us.
I'll be over there in a minute.
All right,
One
Michelle
more
and
minute.
Monty.
One more minute, and I'm going to
We'll be
pray us
there.
out of here.
Hey, Clyde.
Bye,
I
Bubba.
Clyde.
have a cup of coffee. I was talking about you just a little bit ago, Clyde. Hopefully, we're going to get together and make some venison sausages this next weekend. I will see Clyde
I
tomorrow.
got a little bit of pork fat. I
Yeah,
need to freeze
I've
that.
got some pork belly and some beef fat and a pork shoulder to add. So anyway, any more prayer requests?
Good.
BBC there. I
Y'all
read
have
through it.
my mama and my sister on y'all's prayer list.
Yes.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Normally get the numbers and yes, that's the begots. Jethro begot Billy Bob, and Billy Bob begot Rastus, and so on and so forth. I can't read them. All right, if y'all will, it is time. Let me have your list, babe. Have you seen any more?
I was making sure Amy didn't say anything, but I got her on here anyway. I don't figure she will dislike prayer.
Off and on.
So I don't know if you heard Janae there when you were writing.
All right, if y'all join me, pardon my hairdo. Father, we just love you and praise you, and we thank you so much for loving us, and we just want to lift up this community, and we thank you for allowing us to be a part of it, Lord. Lord, I want to lift up my brother-in-law, Rod, that you put a hand of healing and strength in his body and rejuvenate his body, Lord. And for Scotty, with his scans is coming up, Lord, I just pray that you be with him, make it healthy, if it's your will, Lord. Continue healing our sister Amy, and that she would be 100%. We need her in this community, Lord, and for Janae's mom and sister, Lord, just pray that you would be in that situation with them, and Lord, also for Deanna and I, that we'd continue to get well and get completely over this. We just love you and praise you in Jesus' holy name. Amen.
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 So thank
Amen.
each and every one of y'all for joining us.
Absolutely.
Amen.
We love you guys, and want to challenge you guys to be a blessing for someone else. It can be as easy as a smile.
Bye, everybody. See y'all later.
See you
Bye.
guys
Bye.
Sunday.
Bye. God bless.
Bye.
Bless y'all. Y'all go to Red Dirt Rooster Road with Michelle and Monty.
Yep,
There
absolutely.
you go.
All right.
Bye now.